Breaking news for you from the Amhara region where two Fano commanders have been expelled. Who are the two Fano commanders? Why were they expelled? Second news story is from Eritrea. Asas Afwerki, Eratian president, landed in Port Sudan a few hours ago. What is the agenda of Asas Afwerki's visit? Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel. Good to be with you. Let's start with the news story about Eratian president Asas Afwerki. You know that Eritrea is heavily involved in Sudanese civil war. Eritrea supports Al Burhan's military against Rapid Support Force, while you know that Ethiopia supports Rapid Support Force of Hamdan Dagalo. These days, in Sudanese civil war, Eritrea-backed SAF, Sudanese armed forces, have an advantage over the other side. RSF were in a stronger position 2 years ago, but I think now military is in a stronger position. RSF have been pushed back into Darfur. Military is pushing into Darfur too. And you know that Americans are stepping in to stop this war. Mohammed bin Salman, Saudi crown prince, visiting the US a week ago, asked Donald Trump, American president, to intervene to end the war in Sudan, and Trump agreed. He said that since his allies want US intervention, that is why US is going to intervene. And you know that US, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and UAE proposed a solution to end the war, which was rejected by Al Burhan. RSF announced a unilateral 3-month ceasefire. But Sudanese military is not agreeing to it, fighting ongoing. This is the background. You should know what the situation is. So, in this situation in Sudan, Isas Afwerki, Eratian president, landed in Port Sudan. Eritrea is a key supporter of Sudanese military. You know that Sudanese military relocated its fighter jets and bombers to Eritrea when RSF launched a series of drone strikes on Port Sudan a few months ago. Eritrea is backing Sudanese military by training fighters fighting on the side of Sudanese military. Eratian generals are reportedly on the ground in Sudan planning the war. So Eritrea is head over heels involved in this war. What is the significance of today's visit by Isas Afwerki? I think it's very significant. Isas Afwerki is visiting Sudan when Burhan is under pressure. There is pressure on Al Burhan to agree to US proposal to end the war. US wants disbandment of Sudanese military. US wants a new military to be established with representation of all the players in Sudan. Sudan's military is on the offensive. It has an edge over RSF these days. So it is not agreeing to disbandment of its forces. Is Isas Afwerki visiting Sudan to tell Al Burhan that Al Burhan should not give in to US pressure? Or is he visiting Sudan to tell Al Burhan that Al Burhan should listen to Americans? No. I think we need to wait. Hopefully, tomorrow I'll do a video, or in tomorrow's live chat, I'll try to share with you what is the real agenda of this visit by Isas Afwerki. But this visit shows that Isas Afwerki is a key player now in Sudanese civil war. Have you seen any other regional leader visit Sudan in recent years? I don't think so. Saworki is the only regional leader who landed in Port Sudan today. That just shows his support for Al. Secondly, viewers, a Fano organization has expelled two Fano commanders. Name of the organization is Amhara Fano People's Organization, AFPO, led by Skandar Naga. The main faction of AFPO is based in Shoa, though it has factions in Gondar and Wollo. Gondar faction of AFPO is led by Daraje Bale. Wollo faction of AFPO is led by Colonel Fantahun. Shoa faction of AFPO is led by Mekatao Skandar. Blat Shegao is another main leader of Fano. AFPO's another main commander is Masrisha. Masrisha is a Fano commander who was based in Gujam during Tigray War. After Tigray War, he and Zamine Kasi resisted the decision by the government to disband Fano fighters. They went into hiding after Ethiopian security forces launched a disarmament campaign against Fano fighters. He went missing. Zamine Kasi was arrested. Meanwhile, Skandar emerged. He formed Fano organization in Gujam. He took over Gujam Fano. Gujam Fano of Masrisha and Zamine Kasi was taken over by Skandar. Government released Zamine Kasi to pit Zamine Kasi against Skandar. That's what happened. Zamine Kasi pushed Skandar out of Gujam. Skandar had to take refuge in Shoa. Zamine Kasi pushed Masrisha out of Gujam too. So Masrisha and Skandar has been working together. Skandar formed AFPO and Masrisha was part of AFPO, But during a recent operation by Amhara Fano National Force in Wollo called Abanadi operation at the end of September, Masrisha wore ENDF uniform. He issued a very strong message against other Fano groups. Since then, rumors have been going around that Masrisha could defect and join government. He could sign peacefully with the government. So one of the commanders who has been expelled today by Amhara Fano People's Organization is Masrisha. AFPO issued a statement an hour ago. Masrisha has been expelled. Why? Because according to AFPO, these two commanders violated the code of conduct of the organization. Second Fano commander who has been expelled by FPO is Mesfin. Who is Mesfin? A few months ago, a Fano commander was in the news after his phone call was leaked. His phone call with an Amhara regional government official. AFPO commander. His name is Mesfin, I think. And then AFPO ordered his arrest, and we heard that he had been arrested. But he was not arrested. Because a few days ago, that Fano commander was seen with Colonel Fantahun. His name is Mesfin. Mesfin has also been expelled from AFPO. Now, what is the status of Colonel Fantahun? Because a few days ago, I saw a video showing Colonel with Mesfin. If Mesfin has been expelled, Colonel could be expelled too, by the way. Maybe Colonel has distanced himself from Mesfin, but the two were together a few days ago. I can confirm that. Mesfin is also out of AFPO. Where are the two commanders, by the way? They have been expelled. Fano is not known for expelling its commanders. They are known for arresting rival commanders. They are known for killing rival Fano commanders. I think the two maybe are with ENDF. Maybe they are going to surrender, they're going to make peace, they're going to sign a peace deal. AFPO knows that, that is why it has expelled them. Maybe that's based on analysis, because I don't think that Fano will just expel people for no reason. There's a reason. These two commanders, maybe they have been in contact with Prosperity Party, with ENDF. That is why they have been expelled. Thanks for watching.